ever looked at the nutrition panel on your cereal box and thought, wait, hang on, this is for breakfast? Is this allowed? This family of 3 asked that same question, and they came to the conclusion, maybe dessert shouldn't masquerade as part of a complete breakfast. We recently had the chance to speak to Margaret Wishingrad, the co-founder of 3 Wishes, about the details of her entrepreneurial journey. She and her husband, Ian, spent 2 long years conducting research and experimenting before finally achieving the wholesome breakfast brand that we know and love today.
There were so many ups and downs in the actual development of the product to even get to the final product. But yeah, I mean, that's entrepreneurship. You have to be prepared for those roller coasters.
The company's success speaks to how much shoppers want a healthy option that doesn't sacrifice taste, especially when it comes to feeding their kids. And speaking of taste, what can you share about testing a commercial recipe?
It's extremely, extremely technical, and these things are also produced at really large scales. It took 2 years, and it took nearly $200,000. And then it was, years of us taking any profits we had from the ad agency and putting them towards this. It was before we ever raised any money, and it was an interesting and difficult process.
The amount of time and money spent sounds extreme, but it's not uncommon in entrepreneurial life, especially when it comes to developing a food product. In fact, according to K-State research, 2 years is frankly average, and this food developer says it could even take up to 5 years. Oof! While we're on the topic of finances, do you have any specific takeaways you can share regarding fundraising?
Confidence comes with time. It comes with, getting comfortable of living in potential no's, or all the cliches are so true, but it's getting comfortable in the uncomfortable in a way. Fundraising is an experience that definitely puts you through a lot of that, where you're like, am I begging someone for money? And now I look at it and I'm like, oh, I gave you the opportunity to get aboard a rocket ship. So I think the confidence comes with just experience and time, and learning a ton of lessons. And part of it is also, I am an immigrant that grew up in Bensonhurst, Brooklyn, that didn't come from much. And if I could create a brand that's now nationwide, I don't know why someone else couldn't, right? It's not rocket science. It's just persistence and hard work and optimism and having heart for what you do.
Thanks, Margaret. That's just the tip of the iceberg. You can hear more about her journey on our Startup Savant podcast, or head over to startupsavant.com.